Guys, it's WWEKhanToolz and I'm here to present the weekly review. Now, I didn't do any videos since Saturday this week because of some technical difficulties, so I once again apologize for that. I'm sorry. Could happen again, but I hope it won't. So I'm gonna go down to Raw, the 3rd of September 2012. So I'm just gonna open this up. Michael Cole opens the show with him presenting. He's alone and he's presenting Raw, and he opens up this footage of Joey Lawler attacking CM Punk. But the thing is that CM Punk beats up Joey Lawler, and Joey Lawler is hurt and he will not be doing commentary, so someone else will be replacing him for tonight. Sheamus opens up and he says about Alberto Del Rio, saying that he is going to beat him at Night of Champions, and then CM Punk interrupts him, and basically this is actually pretty stupid and it's pretty rude to a champion a champion who is interrupting another champion. That's not good. CM Punk starts talking about his stuff with John Cena and Joey Lawler and last week's stuff. And basically he says that John Cena was not meant to be, in the business of CM Punk and Joey Lawler, because he wasn't actually even part of the match. He wasn't meant to be in part of the match. I agree with that. But then Sheamus comes out. Sheamus says that, he says that you interrupted me, so I'm a World Heavyweight Champion, and you say about disrespect. I agree with him. I mean, he says that at least The Rock had the guts to actually come in this ring with CM Punk, and CM Punk was actually on the stage. He didn't actually come to the ring here. He was actually on the stage, but then CM Punk was absolutely, he was getting cheered a lot, and when Sheamus interrupted CM Punk, everybody started booing because it's in Chicago, in CM Punk's town, and it was... I absolutely agree with Sheamus, because, Sheamus is a world champion as well, and if you're just saying about this that he is better than Sheamus, and that means it's just proving that the Raw champion is much more powerful than the World Heavyweight Champion, if you know what I'm saying, and like much more have high heights, And basically, I agree with that. I agree with it, and it's absolutely good. And basically, Sheamus was just saying, how much a coward CM Punk is. The crowd did not agree with Sheamus. They actually started booing him, and that's actually was pretty bad. And I felt quite sorry for him. But the thing is that Sheamus quite owned CM Punk. He started pretty much insulting him, and it was actually really good. Pretty funny what he started saying, and it was absolutely true what he was saying as well, because CM Punk is getting out of hands. He is absolutely gone mad with this respect thing and all the time, keeps on doing it, and it's very bad, and I think it's absolutely stupid. Absolutely stupid. I mean, I know a lot of things that are more stupid than that, like AJ becoming GM, but this is absolutely a stupid storyline with him being all like a hypocrite and interrupting people like Sheamus, who's a champion and the same heights as CM Punk as well, so that's pretty stupid. AJ comes out skipping, which is really annoying, and I really beg her to stop doing that. And then basically she makes a match, champion versus champion, and contender versus contender, Cena versus Del Rio, Punk versus Sheamus for tonight. Pretty cool, it was good. Yeah, that's what happened, and then it was Dolph Ziggler versus Randy Orton. Dolph Ziggler defeats Randy Orton fair and square. Basically, he just rolled up him, and when he just roll up and do the pin, he beat him for the second time actually. So he's actually being the big one now. He's actually being the big one, and I think this could be pretty much of a feud between them two. And then it was the Intercontinental Champion, The Miz, joining commentary with Michael Cole. And basically, this week's anger management was actually pretty funny, just like last week's one. And basically, as you remember, everyone was gonna make this collage of their anger management is about. And basically, Daniel Bryan comes out with this collage saying yes, no, 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 and pretty much little bits of yes in it. And then Kane shows his one, and it shows nothing. So basically, he puts it in the trash can, and he does this, and then bang, fire comes out, and people start screaming, and it was pretty cool. That's actually pretty good. The teacher wants them to talk about their families as we cut away. That's what happens. Sin Cara and Rey Mysterio defeat Cody Rhodes and Lord Tensai when Sin Cara leaps up the top onto Cody Rhodes for the victory. Another anger management with Bryan and Kane. Basically, what happens is that Daniel Bryan is instructed to fall, like he's then to fall into Kane's arms, and that was really funny. And that's what happens. Kane did not drop him, but he did catch him. Pretty much, they starting to become friends. And basically, Daniel Bryan thinks that he has finally understood Kane, and maybe they could become alliances, you know. So basically, that's what happens, and that was pretty much it. I think there'll be another one. So Sheamus versus Punk. Basically, CM Punk comes out. He's not ready. He's wearing jeans, not even boots. And basically, he comes out and says that today is Labor Day, and people are taking, they're not going to work today. So basically, CM Punk says that he's doing the same thing, and he turned on his crowd and just goes, leaves the ring, and then basically Alberto Rio comes out. Actually, not really comes out. Basically, CM Punk leaves. I mean, AJ's absolutely furious with that, and CM Punk just leaves her and walks off. And then she finds Matt Striker, and she wonders who the hell this person is, and she doesn't know who Matt Striker is. And then Jack Swagger is basically facing Sheamus, but then Jack Swagger didn't come. And then Jack Swagger did not come out, and then AJ, and then Jack Swagger leaves AJ as well. So basically, that's what happened. Really, that's what happened. Jack Swagger did show up. Sheamus defeated him with the clover leaf. There's some more anger management. Daniel Bryan and Kane have actually, I think they're friends now. They're actually friends. And now that was it. That was the end of anger management. And they say that Kane is happy. I mean, Daniel Bryan is happy to give Kane a rematch at any time he wants. And basically, they are happy. Now they're friends. Hashtag, if you want a singles match with Daniel Bryan versus Kane, do you want them to tag team with each other, or hug it out? It was so, and I would actually vote for hug it out, but I wasn't even awake that time. So, and then AJ comes out, and basically she announces that it's going to be a Falls Count Anywhere match between John Cena and Alberto Del Rio for tonight. Kane and Daniel Bryan come to the ring, and they see that they have to hug it out because people, 55% of them voted for it, and it was the most funniest segment I ever saw. Daniel Bryan first hugged Kane, but then Kane hugged Daniel Bryan, but then they hugged each other at the same time. It was so funny, man. I was laughing so much, and it was really good because Kane just smacked him on the shoulder. Daniel Bryan smacked him, and then they started fighting each other. Kane chokeslams Daniel Bryan. He gets the chair, tries to break his neck with the chair, and then Daniel Bryan comes up when the referees stop Kane. He smashes Kane with the steel chair, runs away, and it was so funny. I was looking forward to a tag team kind of thing, you know. So, but it didn't happen, and I am sure it will happen. It will happen. So that's what happens. It was a really good. Really good. That's really pretty much what happens. Vicky Guerrero is asking AJ to apologize for AJ slapping Vicky Guerrero last week, but then AJ says that the board of directors have announced that AJ will not be able to hit or put hands on anybody ever again. So then Vicky slaps at AJ 2 times, and AJ is crying, and I think that she'll be fired. the thing is that what did Vince McMahon see in AJ becoming GM? I think this is the worst decision ever. I mean, it's absolutely stupid and very big mistake. It's absolutely stupid. AJ as GM, and the way she talks and skipping mostly, and it's so stupid that I am so and she's absolutely predictable as well. Any kind of match she makes, I know. I mean, I guess it right, and basically that is pretty much what happens, and it's absolutely stupid, and I'm sure and I hope that she will be fired. I don't even care if Johnny Laurinaitis will come back and even take charge again. That'd be good. Alberto Rio versus John Cena, Falls Count Anywhere match. That's what happens, and basically it was pretty boring. It was very bad, and then that's what happens, and then it was pretty much fighting everywhere, and that's what happens. John Cena tried to smash Alberto Rio on the Ferrari car, and I was pretty much wondering, why would anybody do that? Why would anybody do that with a Ferrari car, which is like $100,000 and that, you know? Very bad decision. And it was pretty much a bad match. Great performance by them too. It was alright, but the match was pretty boring. The only part that was good was at the end, but the result of the match was absolutely bad when CM Punk kicks John Cena on the head and costs him the match. Del Rio wins the match. CM Punk helps Del Rio, wins the match. 1, 2, 3. Del Rio wins the match. I said that a lot of times. But then CM Punk smacks the GTS on John Cena on his car, and John Cena's on the ground, and then CM Punk comes up and he says respect. So then he holds his title up as victorious, and then what happens is that the driver who was driving CM Punk to his home was Paul Heyman. I think the storyline has just got even better with CM Punk, but the thing is that I'm going to give this rating first for Raw. I would say it was 6 out of 10. No, 6.5, no. 7 out of 10, yeah, 7 out of 10. It was alright. I like this idea of 3 hours. I might make a video of the rising and the falling of 3 hours, and I would say the good points and the bad points of Raw 3 hour. So that would be pretty cool, and you could see pretty much more of me. Smackdown, 7th of September 2012. Alberto Del Rio, Ricardo Rodriguez, and David Otunga are shown inside the GM's office, and basically they come straight to the ring, and basically what happens is that Del Rio spoke, and he was receiving a lot of whats by the crowd, and he was saying that he should be banning the Brogue kicks from Sheamus, and it should be banned. Basically, he was actually getting another decision, and that was saying, no, don't ban it from the crowd. So Booker T says, no, I won't ban it. That's what happens, and that's it. And that's what happens, and then Wade Barrett is back. Wade Barrett has returned, and he cuts a heel promo backstage with Matt Striker interviewing him, and he's back. He's finally back with his beard, and it's so awesome. Wade Barrett defeated Yoshitatsu, and then Barrett entered to huge heat, and there was a lot of pro Wade Barrett fans out there, and it was really good, and he looks pretty good. And he cut another heel promo, and he should deserve to be the world champion. Sheamus defeated David Otunga, and they changed the ring apron thingy beforehand. And then that's what happens, and basically the thing is that the Brogue kick was banned by Booker T, because what happened before that is that Alberto came out to watch the match, but then Sheamus hit the white nose to set up the Brogue kick, and then he interrupted and he banned the Brogue kick. But still, he jaw-jacked with Del Rio at ringside, and then basically what happened is that he caught Otunga with the Irish curse and the clover leaf. So that's what happened. That was Smackdown. Please do like my videos, leave a comment, subscribe. Peace.